and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Uh-oh, Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history.
Go ahead, Jags. Do us a favor. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and hit the subscribe button. This is Left Side of the Brain. Now, I know y'all saw that clip, and the entire world is speaking about it. But now, let me give you the Jaguar perspective on what took place last night at the Oscar Awards. Now, make sure I ain't sitting on nothing that I'm supposed to. Now, first and foremost, we're not going to sit and pretend that the Oscars in itself is not a ritual. Okay? I think the Jags, we are adept enough as students to understand that anything that the HPB world or HPB realm, anything that they do on a large platform is a ritual, okay? So that's basic HPBR information 101. Anything they do on a large platform is for ritualistic purposes, whether it be the Super Bowl, the Oscars, the Grammys, the NCAA tournament, the Final Four, the World Series, any large event where you have a large gathering of people, it's a opportunity for them to perform rituals, and more importantly, it's an opportunity for them to do MK Ultra experiments. And that's exactly what went down last night at the Oscars when Will Smith went up and smacked Chris Rock. That's exactly what took place. Now, a lot of people, they're not coming at it from that angle. Most people, they sitting around and they saying, oh, was the smack real or was it fake? We're not even focused on that, because I'm gonna be honest, as far as I'm concerned, I could care less if it was real or if it was fake. It don't mean nothing to me. Y'all already know that. It don't mean nothing to Left Side of the Brain. And you know what it was? I'm gonna tell you what it was. They did what I coined a jerk, an attention jerk. You might say, Left Side, what is an attention jerk? You were the jerk, and they jerked your attention. And now, as you see, the entire world is caught up in it. And what they were doing, they was just showing you that at any moment, they could pull something off and have everybody speaking about it. Because you got to look at how bizarre 2021 and 2022, how bizarre it's been. You can't even see the difference between 2020, 2021, and 2022. There's no difference. It all feels the same. And notice how before everybody was talking about COVID. Now nobody is speaking about that. Remember, COVID was the big thing. Wear your mask everywhere. Then, from COVID, all of a sudden it disappeared and everybody was talking about Ukraine. All of a sudden, the Ukraine started dying down, and then they had the Oscar attention jerk take place last night. That's all it was. It was just a little stimulus attention jerk for them to see if they still had control over the minds of the people. Because it's something in the technical world where every now and then you got to go get your car serviced. That's really not the terminology I was looking for. But you know how well, anyway, you know how you go get your car inspected, and then they plug in that y'all know what I'm talking about. Put it in the comment section. They plug in that little device, and it gives you a reading on like any problem that your car may have, to see whether you pass the inspection or not. In the HPB realm, since it is a machine, and this gonna make sense, watch this connection. Since it is a machine, every now and then the operators of this machine, because remember, this is a computer, organic computer matrix that we live in, and everybody is a bot, an HPB bot. And every now and then they have to do a test. They have to run a test to ensure that the system is still operating properly. Do y'all get what I'm saying? So that's what last night was. It was just a system test. They were just running a test. So now they see that the way they have been running the HPB realm, everything is still on schedule. They know that any moment we can do the attention jerk operation just to make sure everything is still running how it's supposed to be. That's all it was. Just an attention jerk operation to ensure that the system is still operating like it's supposed to. That's all it was. And far as was it real or fake, I know, I'm gonna just say this because I know you're interested in knowing if it was real or fake. My opinion is it was real. And you might say, how can it be real and not staged? You gotta understand, it's two sides to a coin. You got the physical side and you got the spiritual side. HPBs are connected to the emotional HPB realm energy outlet. So every now and then, things and situations and events are ran through the HPB. Now the HPB, all of the events that took place which led up to Will Smith smacking Chris Rock, that was real. But it developed through sequences which were set up. It's a puppet master behind all of those Hollywood actors and entertainers. So behind the scenes, Chris Rock, he has a handler. Will Smith has a handler. See, a lot of times people think that they give people all of this money to do whatever they please with this money. No. They do things to get under the skin of these actors and entertainers. They knew that it would surmount to this level. They don't got to tell Will Smith that behind the scenes they were boiling up a pot in their magic cauldron so that on Oscar night, Will Smith would get up and smack Chris Rock. They don't have to tell him that he was under their mind control. Chris Rock is under the same MK Ultra mind control. Literally, they transmit whatever they want those people to think into their brains. Because once you in that occultic Hollywood world, you gotta take an oath to be a part of it. You just don't get a star on Hollywood Boulevard because you are talented. What is talent? You got millions of talented people. That's nothing. You gotta go beyond an extra in order to become a Hollywood superstar. You see? And notice they only use a handful of actors and entertainers. You mean to tell me all of these actors who go to acting school and only a handful get the movie roles over and over and over again? Come on, y'all. Like I was saying in the other video about pregnancies and a lot of these people you think had a natural birth, no, they just walking in and out of portals. You don't see pregnant women walking around you. How many pregnant women you seen walking around you today? But yet, you still keep seeing people, right? It's an imbalance in what you see and what you should be seeing in order to keep up what you see. So likewise, when it comes to that movie Hollywood world, it's an imbalance because you got all of these acting students. It would seem like you would have a wider arrangement of actors, but you don't. Because the ones who are constantly getting the movie roles, they the ones who did the most extreme rituals. I repeat, the most famous gave up the most, it rhymes with famous. It begins with an A, a 4-letter word. The most famous gave up the most A in cannabis. The most famous gave up the most, you know what I'm about to say. You know what I wanted to say. That's how they got into those positions and those, and like Jada and Will Smith, that's not a real marriage. That's an orchestrated marriage. Everything in hollow wood. You know why I say hollow wood? Because you're dealing with people who have soul. Their soul. They are soulless. So everything in hollow wood is theatrics. Even down to last night, that was theatrics. Not saying that Will Smith got paid and he staged the smack. No. Behind the scenes, they pulling the strings and calling the shots. Trust and believe, they knew Chris Rock saying that would initiate a reaction from Will Smith. Trust me, they got a script. They got a script they go by. They just don't get up on a microphone and just freestyle off the top of the brain. No, they got a script. They got managers. And that's how that went down. But was it real? Yeah, it was real, but at the same time, it was demonic. It was demonically influenced. Because, and guess what? And that's why the people in that room, that's why they didn't try to stop him, because all of them was under that same demonic influence. Nobody tried to get up and stop him. All of them were in a trance. All of them Hollywood people, they know what time it is. Denzel Washington, all of them. They know what time it is. So this was nothing but an attention jerk ritual that you saw take place. And I heard some people saying, oh, this make black people look bad. It don't make me look bad because, number one, what another MF would do, it don't validate who I am. And it doesn't invalidate who I am. So they saying, oh, black people, Chris Rock, Will Smith made black people look bad. First of all, for someone to even say that, it's like, why would you try to live up to somebody else's expectations? Like, white people don't sit around and say, oh, what we did made us look bad in front of black people. Like, come on, that's ignorant. And I don't even get involved in that because, you know why? I'm an Afromanian, a free man. That's who I am. I am an Afromanian. Yes, they register me as black, but I see extra and beyond all of this, you know? So I don't get caught up in the MK Ultra because I understand that every schism and ism and everything that takes place in this world is just a distraction. Even last night at the Oscars, it was just a distraction to keep us away from what's really going on, which is what? We say it all the time. The secret wars. Us versus them. That's all it is. Everything that takes place in this world is just a distraction to keep us away from the secret wars of us versus them. That's what it's all about. Tell me what y'all think about this video in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. We got new merch out. Oh, I'd like to give a shout out to Trent Sombra. I told you I would give a shout out. Thank you. That's a fellow Jag. He was one of the first people to order the shirts. So far, he picked up the black logo shirt, the orange logo shirt. By the way, he sent me the pic. It looked real good on you, brother. And he told me that he's getting the HPB Killer shirt today. Mine are on the way. I gotta order that Champion hoodie too. So when I do these videos, I want to be in the apparel because I want to represent this Jaguar nation. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm about. But tell me what y'all. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that Afromanian shirt too. But anyway, I'm gonna leave all of the links at the bottom to how you can purchase the merch. Cash App, Instagram. You can email me, and I've been getting more active in the email, so I am communicating with people through the email. But I'm gonna leave all of that in the link below. Tell me what you thought about last night at the Oscars. Tell me what you thought about this video. Leave your comments below. And with that, this is Left Side of the Brain signing out. Jaguars up, HPB's down.